Well, your DNA can do a lot these days. It can help you track down your family tree. It can predict if you're at risk for certain cancers. And now it can help you lose weight. Joining me now is the founder of the DNA Diet Plan. It's Scott Penn. He's going to tell you how your DNA can lead to personalized weight loss strategies. Good to have you here, Scott.
Thanks, Tiffany.
I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with DNA science. I think it's fascinating. And this is truly the new wave of weight loss as well.
Absolutely. I mean, DNA is the ultimate in personalization. It doesn't get any more personal. Everyone's DNA is different, and the more important thing is that it's taking insights around your DNA to help you lose weight. That's what we're focused on.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating. You were not always a trim guy.
No.
You struggled with weight as you were growing up.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're trim now. But I think that's what all of us deal with, right? We yo-yo, we go back and forth.
Absolutely.
We aren't always at our best self.
I don't think anyone's perfect.
Exactly.
I mean, we like to think we are, but the fact is, I mean, I was an overweight teenager. I lost weight at the time. I put it back on in my sort of mid-20s when I was having a good time, eating and drinking. And now, you know, it takes effort. But I think the important thing about DNA Diet Plan is we're trying to take some of that effort away.
Exactly.
Because what we're trying to do is give you insights that you can't get anywhere else. So we're really taking your DNA and we're saying, have you got the obesity gene? Have you got some key food sensitivities that we need to know about? How do you actually think about food as well? So are you an emotional eater? So if you're really stressed, do you just reach for something that's, you know, not healthy and comforting or do you drown your sorrows? You know, like they're all things that we can actually tell now through your DNA.
Yeah.
And those insights, if we can understand those and then set you a plan and or give you insights to them, that should change your behavior. Yeah,
maybe I don't want everyone to know all that information. I'm just kidding. But I think it's fascinating. And let's talk a little bit, because the Mayo Clinic, the science behind this is all there. They back this, and you use the DNA even through like Ancestry.com type DNA.
Sure. So Mayo Clinic have been involved in this product. They've helped us. We license their entire wellness library, so we have over 1,000 articles, videos, recipes. The site is just absolutely jam-packed with Mayo content. So they've been a fantastic helper to really bring this to life. And then what we also do is we can upload commercially available kit data. So if you've already done your Ancestry or 23andMe, straight away you can upload that into our system and get started.
If you can find long lost family members, you can find what foods help you lose weight, right? So pretty darn cool. Let's talk about how it works and what people do. This is the homepage of your website here.
Yes.
And it really goes through every sort of category about how your DNA responds to things we put in our body. Correct?
Exactly. So the important thing, the first thing we'd like people to do is go to DNAdietplan.com.
You're offering a free profile
we've got a free weight loss profile on the homepage, so they can just come in, no obligation, come on in, give us a little bit of information so we understand more about you. Then we can set you a goal weight. We can show you what you should be weighing. We can also give you some insights into what sort of foods you can be eating, and then ultimately tell you more about the program. So show you the 20 insights that we have built within the system, anything from obesity gene through to grapefruit sensitivity and bitterness, taste.
Talk about that, because I think this is something fascinating. You sell citrus fruits kind of up in the corner, but your taste buds to grapefruit can determine something.
Absolutely. So DNA is the ultimate in personalization. There's a thing called the bitterness gene, which actually tells you whether you taste bitterness in foods or not. So if you have a grapefruit, for example, and it tastes tart or bitter,
it does.
That's actually a good thing.
Okay.
Because what it means is that you actually have a threshold that you can reach when you're tasting food. So, but if you don't have that, so if it tastes sort of sweet or doesn't have a taste, then that means if you're eating fat and sugar in particular, you can just keep eating so you actually have to keep eating to a very high threshold till you realize that you've had too much.
Which lead to overeating.
Absolutely.
Social media, I think, plays a big role in our view of all these fad diets. This is not a fad.
No, this is scientifically proven. This is backed by science. And that's the really important thing, is that DNA Diet Plan is all about efficacy, doing the right thing, using scientific research to back it.
And I assume this really takes into account, if you already know you have like a lactose sensitivity or gluten, it already knows that for you.
Absolutely. So in our menu plans, immediately we take any milk products out, or yogurts and things like that, and replace them with soy milk or almond milk or other or lactose-free milk, so that you immediately don't have to worry about that. So you don't have to worry about getting that rumbly tummy. We take all that away. We take that pain away, because a lot of that can lead to people overeating or eating the wrong foods, because some of the foods that would actually be better for them don't necessarily sit well with their bodies. So what we're trying to do is make sure we identify those foods, serve up a menu plan that's absolutely right for the individual, and give them the right result.
And I know your menu plan is always changing, which is incredible. A lot of times it's that inflammation because we're eating foods that aren't good for us. So it's phenomenal. You right now have this free weight loss profile. All you have to do is go to DNAdietplan.com to take advantage of that. You can get started today with learning some basics. And then if you've done the DNA kit before, or if you'd like to order one, you can do all of that, again, through DNAdietplan.com. I'm so excited about the science behind this. Really excited to have you here, Scott. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Tiffany.
Appreciate it.